Murray, what do you take out of the performance today?
Yeah, overall feeling is happy. Good to get through unscathed, and felt we found out a lot about our group in preparation for round one. That's what these games are important for. And liked our fight. We never gave up, and we had some challenges there during the game, but the lads' intent to fight it out was really pleasing.
We're looking forward to seeing Riley Philthorpe in the flesh. Can you talk us through, I guess, the decision to withdraw him and how he's going?
Yeah, well, as everyone saw, he was here, so the intention was for him to play, yet woke up a little bit sore, lower back, so we just went the conservative option and decided to take no risk, but he'll be fine. We'll get him back to Adelaide and he'll be right for round one.
So obviously you had a lot of injuries over the pre-season, so opportunity for a lot of guys to prove themselves. Who's stood out to you at the moment who've gone pick me for round one?
Well, that was one of the pleasing things. We felt, Fremantle got such a strong midfield group, and to have Charlie Edwards through there and Toby Murray playing through there as well. Those guys, Billy Dowling played today. We had a number of guys that haven't played a lot of senior footy, and it's good to have depth. That's one of the most pleasing things on the back of, some unfortunate injuries. Some are longer term than others, but the fact that you get to have a look at a few of those guys and show that they're more than capable and build depth is really important for any team.
So it's always awkward at this time of year. Everyone pushes to get to the line for round one, and some guys play when they, in hindsight, a couple of months later, go, I probably shouldn't have. Have guys given you enough confidence at the moment to go, well, if we don't want to take a risk, these guys are ready?
Yeah, we think so. Yeah, we think absolutely that's the case. I mean, that's built over the back of a number of pre-seasons and evidence that the game gives you, so they've been able to do that. I mean, Charlie Edwards, we trialled him down back last year, and then he goes into the midfield in the pre-season. He probably drafted as a midfielder, but the fact that he's able to go up those high against quality opposition and show that he's more than capable is a real positive thing. So, we'll welcome some players back once we get in that round one mode, if you like, but knowing that we've got those guys that can play through there, really positive.
Has Charlie done enough, do you think, to be in that round one team regardless of...
Well, that will be answered, as I said, probably easier to answer once we get closer to round one and we see who's available. Yet he hasn't done his chances any harm.
We didn't see Riley O'Brien out there again. He didn't play in your practice match either. Are you hoping he'll be right for round one?
Well, yeah, he's in competition with Lockie McAndrew, and Lockie's had the 2 pre-season games to really put his hand up. He's another one that hasn't played a lot of senior footy, and for him to go up against a premiership player, 2 premiership players in Mason Cox and Jackson, great experience for him.
Do you like the balance of the side with someone like McAndrew and Toby Murray, who can then, chop out if you need in the ruck?
Yeah, well, we didn't get a chance to see it today, yet we did last week, where it allowed us to keep Riley playing forward, permanent forward, and then today Toby Murray had to play more forward ruck, so again, another string to his bow in that regard. So, they're all options for us.
When you see, as you said, 2 quality ruckmen up against young guys, do you view it at the moment as, with the 23rd player, it's a 2 ruck game or a 1 ruck and a hybrid game?
I think it'll depend on your opposition, it'll depend on form, it'll depend on conditions, all those things will come into it. So every club will be slightly different, I'm sure, yet we've probably at this stage gone with the 2 ruck option, but today, with Riley not being there, it was sort of gave us another look, if you like.
Mitchell Marsh, obviously got a bit of a look in today with Riley being that laid out. What did you like from his game?
I liked his goal from centre bounce, or from the centre of the ground, I should say. That was pretty impressive. But he's another one, young player, first-year player, came in, got a good set of hands. He's worked really hard. We didn't quite use him through the wing, yet we know that he's been trialling and training there as well. So it's nice to have depth and it's nice to have flexibility. So we like the fact that he took a couple of marks, competed well, and it was good to see him kick that goal.
And with that outside midfield mix, Chase Jones, I don't think touched the footy until the sort of 3rd quarter of the game. Where is he sort of out in that round one mix?
He's had a really good pre-season, played really well last week against Port Adelaide. Didn't get a lot of the ball today, as you mentioned, yet he was in a lot of good spots and he was able to get back and help support our defence. So I didn't actually know that he didn't get a lot of the ball. It was probably more just looking up and seeing him in the right spot. So, he'll put his hand up for that position.
We saw a couple of kick-ins today from both teams go beyond the centre circle, and we saw shots from this side of the forward pocket just impossible to kick. How challenging is it from a pre-season preparation standpoint when you get those sorts of conditions where some things just aren't normal?
Yeah, we talked about that as a coaching group in regards to just being able to adjust, but it's a good preparation. Who knows? Like, you're going to get games like that at times. So, yeah, it was a little difficult to be able to work your way through and navigate it. Yet I felt both teams probably adapted to what was to their advantage at the right times.
Can you talk us through Jake Ciggo's week in whatever detail you're happy to, and how he's looking selection-wise?
Well, all I can talk to is the fact that, Jake's back in at the club, was in there yesterday, and will join the group on Monday. So, yeah, that's where things are at from Jake's perspective.
Thank
Well,
you.
good.
Good stuff.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.